Hello friends, today we are going to learn about very interesting topic, career guidance for school and college going students and their parents with the help of test. So as its title suggests, this topic will include the concept of career guidance or counseling, which tests are required, desirable and mandatory, and how to guide the students and their parents based on the scores of the test by providing various career options. Nowadays, it is very common trend to take up an assessment before selecting the educational stream or profession. So, we will see the assessment process required for career guidance in detail. Before that, we will start from very basic. What is career? Career is the selected profession or occupation you want to pursue according to your abilities. Career is the general course or progression of one's working life or one's professional achievements. Now, what is career counseling? Career counseling is the process by which you will get the idea of your potentials and abilities, which will help you to make choices of careers with the help of aptitude and interest test. So, you must have got the idea about the tests we use for the assessment required for career guidance. Yes, we use aptitude test and interest test. Aptitude test aims at exploring your abilities to learn particular skill, and interest test aims at exploring interest and inclination towards a particular educational stream or profession. Some counselors also use personality test to assess personality traits, IQ test and career preference test as well. We will see the aptitude test, interest test and other tests in detail, but before that we will try to understand the difference between abilities and aptitude, which we also have discussed in one of the previous module. Ability is an actual power to perform the task. Aptitude is capacity or ability to acquire skill or knowledge in a particular area. Aptitude should not be confused with abilities. Present skills and capabilities are not aptitudes. The difference between aptitude and abilities is that aptitude could be the potential which has as yet not been tapped and trained to a skill level, whereas ability, as the word describes, is it is present here and now in the individual. These are the predictor of future career path. In order to select the career appropriately and also to have a better life, discovery of abilities and aptitude is necessary. While guiding students and their parents to choose career, we need to assess aptitude and interest. We have seen the meaning of aptitude and various aptitude tests in previous module. So today we will see what is meant by interest. Interest is an express statement about likings in objects, activity, task or occupation or profession. It is the feeling of wanting to know or learn about something or someone. Generally, choice of career has to be based on the factors like abilities, aptitudes, interest, personality traits, etc. However, very often the interest and personality traits receive no attention or very little in planning one's career. This may lead to lack of interest in career chosen at later stage, low job satisfaction. In order to avoid this problem, we need to administer interest inventory along with the aptitude test and if possible personality assessment as well. Though test report is not the final decision of career, as one needs to observe themselves in different situations, it is helpful to large extent to show the students and their parents the accurate path. It will help them to plan searching colleges, finances and accommodation accordingly. According to abilities and interests, we generally recommend different probable career paths about which they can think and decide. So in short, we have to guide them to follow the simple formula: explore, understand, discover, facilitate and decide. We have to help them to complete the first 3 steps by counseling based on the report. Facilitation and decision they can take based on the guidance and counseling provided. Now we will see aptitude tests. We have learnt various aptitude tests in one of the previous modules like DAT, differential aptitude test, and DBDA, David's battery of differential abilities. Recently DBDA is widely used. It has 8 domains. We will learn those one by one. Verbal ability refers to the comprehension of words and ideas or person's ability to understand written language. The person with high score in this area can do the jobs in which understanding of the complexity of verbally phrased ideas is required. For example, journalist, writers, counselor, public relations, teacher, etc. Numerical ability. Numerical ability refers to facility in manipulating numbers quickly and accurately in tasks involving addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, squaring, dealing with fractions, etc. This ability is generally found high in individuals who are successful in mathematical, scientific and technical subjects. The people with high score in this area can pursue the jobs involving computational tasks such as various clerical, accounting and engineering, technological, data processing jobs. Spatial ability. Spatial ability is concerned with perceiving spatial patterns accurately and following the orientation of figures when their position in the plane or spaces is altered. This ability is generally found high in individuals who are successful in geometrical drawing, drafting, vocational training and in art and design. It is a predictor of the jobs involving figural materials such as those dealing with shop work, architecture, building construction, engineering, commercial art, dress designing, dye making and decoration. Closure ability. Closure ability is primarily a perceptual ability. It refers to the ability to see quickly a whole stimulus when parts of it are missing or incomplete. The individuals with high score in this area can become successful in the jobs involving speedy visual perception, such as those concerned with office and shop work, architecture, computer programming and data processing, art and designing. Clerical ability. Clerical ability is perceptual activity primarily concerned with making rapid evaluations of features of visual stimuli. Clerical ability is important to success in many tasks involving record keeping, filing, taking inventories, dispatching, coding and other similar jobs. Reasoning ability. Reasoning ability refers to the ability to apply the process of induction or to reason from some specific information to a general principle. This ability is important to success in many areas, particularly those that stress logic, such as courses and jobs in mathematics or related pursuits, computer programming, engineering, science and scientific technology. Mechanical ability. Mechanical ability refers to an understanding of basic mechanical principles, simple machines and tools, electrical and automotive facts. The score of this ability is relevant for courses and jobs concerned with machinery and shops, electrical or electronic tasks, factory, automotive, carpentry and engineering technologies. Psychomotor ability. Psychomotor ability refers to precise movements requiring eye-hand coordination under highly speeded conditions. It can be expected to be relevant for success in assembly line work, drafting, clerical job, architecture. DBDA has 315 items to be solved in total and requires 46 minutes to solve. It is designed for the age group of 13.5 years to 30 years. Second part of assessment for career counseling includes interest test. There are many interest tests such as interest inventory by Dr. M.N. Palsane, strong interest inventory. We generally use interest inventory by Dr. M.N. Palsane. It includes 13 areas. Administrative. Administrative interest means the preference is given to the tasks where the individual is required to execute and organize work and other activities, to administer the projects, to take initiative, to shoulder responsibilities, etc. For example, jobs like executive, managers, directors, etc. Clerical. Interest in work where you are given clear-cut directions, require accuracy, nearness and ability to work exactly as directed. For example, jobs like personal assistant, bank clerk, office clerk, etc. Computational. Computational interest includes numerical activity. For example, jobs like keeping financial records, accountants, cashier, economist, research worker, statistician. Mechanical. Mechanical interest refers to interest in machines, tools, instruments and so on. For example, jobs like engineer in different areas like civil, mechanical. Outdoor natural. Jobs like forest officer, tourist guide, traveling salesman and gardener require outdoor or natural interest. It also means that you love the nature and or moving out into the field. Persuasive. Persuasive interest refers to liking to meet people and social group and convince them to think and behave as you want them to. Jobs as manager, lawyers, public relation officers, counselors. Scientific. Having scientific interest means the person likes to discover things, obtain knowledge of underlying scientific principles and of natural events. For example, jobs like scientists, academicians, surgeon, pharmacists, etc. Social or public service. This interest indicates a preference for those activities by which the individual can help his society or social groups. For example, jobs like teachers, social workers, doctors, nurses, vocational counselors, lawyer. Teaching. Teaching requires an interest to know and understand the student and his learning needs. Artistic. Artistic interest refers to creativity, imagination, application of novel ideas, construction of new design, etc. For example, jobs like artist, design maker, interior designer, architect, sculptor, hairdresser, commercial artist, photographer, etc. Literary. Interest in reading and writing is literary interest and has imagination which enables him to appreciate and write stories, novels, poetry, etc. For example, writers, editors, journalists, publishers, etc. Musical. Musical interest indicates interest in playing musical instruments, singing, composing music and so on. Business or commercial. This area requires good arithmetic ability, ability to estimate profit and loss, ability to capitalize money out of it. It also requires persuasive ability. For example, businessman, MBA, financial manager, shopkeeper, sales executive. Many times, personality tests such as NEO-FFI, 5-factor inventory, Cattell's 16 PF tests are used to analyze whether the personality traits are suitable for the probable career path. Career preference test by Dr. Vivek and Dr. Rajeshri Bhargav, published by National Psychological Corporation, Agra, which also will help to assess the inclination towards various professions. We as a counselor have to score and interpret aptitude and interest test according to the manual's instructions and then have to integrate both the reports. In which profession the student has aptitude and interest both, he or she will get more success in that. So, we should recommend that particular educational stream or career. For example, the student XYZ has extremely high spatial ability, high psychomotor ability and average reasoning ability along with average interest in outdoor, natural, artistic and administrative area. These strengths will help him in the field of architecture, fine or commercial arts, designing, computer science and animation. If ABC has high verbal ability along with strong literary and persuasive interest, he will be able to pursue language related field. If we do personality assessment, we have to integrate personality traits with the profession in which he or she has aptitude and interest both and have suitable personality traits. For example, if ABC has high verbal ability, a strong interest in literary, persuasive and social public service area and outgoing, open to new experience kind of personality traits, he will be able to pursue law, orator along with language related field. We must remember that before administering all these tests, we have to take case history including basic demographic details like name, age, date of birth, address, sex, marital status, education, mother tongue, medium of education and parents' education and occupation, reason for evaluation and case history especially containing personal history, family history, educational history, likes and dislikes reported by the student and also should observe behavior during testing of the student which will help us during counselling. We will now look at few interesting and essential points of career counselling. In some cases, career counsellors might also work with disabled individuals who need assistance to acquire job skills and find employment. These professionals are often employed by private or government agencies that offer assistance to children and adults who have a range of disabilities. Teaching basic job skills, connecting clients with resources in the community, and communicating with potential employers are just a few of the tasks counselors might perform when working in this area. NIMH vocational assessment system is available for the same. At last, we will have a look on few recent things in career counseling. Currently, people seek career guidance not only as a student to choose future educational stream or career path, but also to take a decision of career change. People report that in their school time, they were not aware about the points to be considered while choosing career, and in result decision became ineffective. Or some people get bored with current profession and they want to explore other career options for them with the help of test. Choosing a career can be a real challenge. How do you know what type of jobs are right for you? Is a particular profession suited to your personality, interest and goals? High school students, college graduates and adults interested in a career change have to face these difficult questions, and this is where a career counselor can help. So, in this way we have seen various dimensions of career counseling or guidance with the help of test, and how we as a counselor can guide students and their parents to make the decision of their careers. Thank you.